Yo guys, Features Gaming here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today it is the long anticipated birthday Q&A. I know I'm very late, it's just because I've been busy lately and I haven't been able to film much stuff, so I am now available to record this video right now. So let's jump into the questions that you guys have been sending on my community post that I put out probably about 3 weeks ago now. So since then, a load of questions have been flooding in. So this may be a long video, but we're going to answer most of them today. I've tried to take, well, actually, I think I've taken every single question. However, there's one person that sent in like tons of questions. So I've just picked out the main ones that I kind of want to answer for that one. So let's get started. So the first one, and I'm actually going to go in order as they were posted as well. So the first one comes in from My Trains NL Productions. And the question is, what is your career goal? So I don't really have a career goal really as such. I just really enjoy streaming and, you know, making videos and, you know, stuff like that. I guess the like main goal really is just to become a successful YouTuber or streamer. I guess that's really the goal, but like it's not really a goal that I'm really aiming for, because obviously I'm just doing YouTube because I like doing it. I guess that it could be a goal, I guess. So I'm probably just gonna have to, you know, go with that, become, you know, like a, you know, a successful YouTuber / stream basically. The next question coming in from Lauris Gaming. I do believe that's how you say their name, and the question is, will you play SCR if I donate $100 on any stream? If not, why? I always stream SCR, you know, I stream it weekly, so there's no need to donate $100 just for me to play SCR. You know, I play SCR, so yeah, just join on to one of those streams. The next question coming in from Melvin Sunday, and the question is, how did you come of the name Features Gaming? So there is a story about this. I'll try and leave a link in the description to that video. Basically, when I was young, you know, I used to do ice skating, went up to someone, you know, wasn't knowing their name, and I just said in a very cringy voice, hello Features. And then from there we shortened it down to Fetch. And because, you know, it was a stuck nickname, and because I wanted to start YouTube on gaming, we just stuck gaming on the end, and Features Gaming was born eventually. The next question coming in from DwellerPlayz, and the question is very important. Berrily or Edgemead? Now this is a tricky one. Edgemead obviously only has 3 platforms, and Berrily has loads of platforms. Edgemead is probably less detailed, I'd say, to Berrily, but Edgemead was just recently updated, so I don't know if they're thinking about an update for Berrily soon. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to go with Berrily, purely because, well, A, it's you, so you know, you'll probably unsubscribe if I picked Edgemead. And also when you come into Edgemead, you usually get loads of amber warnings and probably spad quite a bit because of how close the signals are. So I'm probably going to have to go with Berrily for that one. The next question coming in from XRexGamer1, and the question is, what is my favourite plant? My favourite plant? How am I supposed to answer that? I have no idea. And the next question coming in from XRex's jolly good friend, Teague, and his question is, what is my favourite flower? Probably a sunflower. Both of them want shout outs as well, so shout out to those two. The next question coming in from SCR Stuff, and the question is, what train and station do you like the most in SCR? So I think I mentioned this a few times on, you know, a previous Q&A. My favorite train station is probably Lynn by the Sea, and my favorite train is a Class 802. The next question he asked is, give one of each of all 4 operators if you can. I guess what train I like from each operators. So Connect, probably gonna have to be the Class 456, no, the Class 465, the F1 train. Express 802, Airlink 801, and Waterline, I have no idea. Probably going to have to go with the 185, the one I've been doing, or the one I use for my older stations. And SCR Stuff wants to shout out as well. The next question coming in from Lothian Gamer21, or Callum, or Mr. Boldman, again, whatever we know him as. And the question is, if you got 50 million, what would you do with it? I guess that means 50 million pounds. Firstly, probably buy, you know, a mansion somewhere, I don't know. Next, I would probably kit out, you know, a decent gaming, you know, like rigging, you know, probably sim rig and everything like that. Get a good setup. And then probably go on holiday and just abandon the mansion. Probably go to a few F1 races as well in real life. I know that, you know, they could be quite expensive, especially, you know, going around the world. So I'll probably just, you know, go to every single race. And probably donate some to charity as well, because, you know, I want to help out, so I'll probably donate some to charity as well. The next question is, what is your favorite train? Obviously, we probably already answered it, and it is the Class 802. The next question coming in from Kristaps Lidums, if that's how you pronounce the name. Again, I'm really sorry if these aren't how you pronounce the name. And the question is, should you stop daily streaming? I don't really have any plans in the near future to stop daily streaming. Probably when I got a job or something. Maybe daily streaming may be quite hard to do if I'm focusing on a job. So currently I don't have any plans to stop daily streaming. And I don't want to, because I enjoy doing it, unless the internet, you know, decides to just break. But yeah, I don't really have any plans now to stop daily streaming, so you're gonna have to put up with me for you're gonna have to put up daily with me. The next question coming in from Nathan Entertainment, and the first question is, what is a better way to travel, train, car, or ferry? Now, I guess the very classic way to travel is by car. Obviously, you know, you can travel by train to get, you know, to long distance in, you know, your country or your area. You know, trams could be another thing, and ferry, obviously, if you're going across ports. And obviously you want to take your car with you. I mean, I guess trains are probably more fun because they go quick. Ferries go relatively slow, and cars are, medium. It really depends really what you prefer doing. If you want to get somewhere but you don't want to do anything, then probably trains or trams is probably the way to go. But if you want to, be doing something, then obviously you want to pick car. Ferry is obviously the only way you can, cross ports with a car. You have to take a ferry. If you want to go from, the UK to, France, you have to take the Eurotunnel is one answer. That is by a train. Or the ferry at Dover or Felixstowe. I can't actually remember which city it is, but one of those two, and you can go to France. So it really depends, really. Personally, I do like doing stuff, so I'll probably pick car for my answer. The next question is, why aren't you enjoying SCR much? Well, mainly it's because of the trolls that we were having. Like, it was just really draining, and just to start a stream thinking we were going to do loads of fun stuff, and then just have loads of people coming into the server trolling, going into the signaling role when they were not supposed to. And yeah, and then obviously, if you saw previously, we had someone join the streams that just had loads of I's, L's and 1's in their username, and I didn't even know which one was which, so it was quite hard to ban them. So yeah, unfortunately we did have to take the decision to cut to trusted people only in a server, which I am trying to send out the link to. So yeah, really it's just because of the trolls, but hopefully because the trolls are gone, with us going on to trusted, then I might be able to record more videos on SCR and enjoy it more. And the next question is, will SCR Adventures ever come back? I don't think it will, I'm afraid, because I didn't really think that doing SCR daily without a plan of what we were doing was a really good thing. I mean, obviously we did the weekly daily from until my birthday, and I did enjoy doing that, but the thing is that I didn't know what to do when I went onto the game. So it was really me hop onto the game and then either do a dispatching video, a guarding video, a driving video, and you guys seem to like them anyway. So I mean, there's a possibility that SCR videos will come back, but probably not under the name SCR Adventures either, because obviously SCR Adventures is another YouTuber as well. Yeah, I mean, SCR videos may come back, but probably not under the name of SCR Adventures. The next question coming in from Jakub Brzoza, if that's how you pronounce the name again, And the question is, what is my favorite video I have done? Oh, my favorite video I have done. I mean, I do like, you know, videos where I go out to somewhere and I vlog it. So, you know, Alton Towers is up there. Wembley Cup is probably up there as well, because I really did enjoy going to the Wembley Cup. Obviously, other places we've been to as well, and I've vlogged from there. But favorite video of all time, for some odd reason, I just love going back and watching the Alton Towers video, because I remember having such a good time there. Obviously, I remember doing a few videos from, you know, Skegness as well. And that's kind of something that I kind of do want to do. Like, you know, once everything is safe to do so and we go to Skegness, I kind of do want to, you know, vlog it. So yeah, it really does depend, really. But for now, I'm probably going to have to say my Alton Towers 2017 vlog. The next question coming in from Random Videos, and the question is East Berrily or Berrily? Now, believe it or not, I've not actually been to East Berrily all that often, so I'm probably going to have to say Berrily, but purely because, as I said, I haven't been to East Berrily much, so yeah, that is going to be my answer. The next question coming in from No One's YT, and the question is it fun being a YouTuber? Of course, it is honestly so much fun being a YouTuber. I've had a blast since I started YouTuber, and yeah, just streaming to you guys, I just absolutely love it. And, you know, it's fun to, you know, collab with people as well. Like, you know, how I've done collabs with, you know, Rizzy, Weller, I did on a stream as well. And just a bunch of other people who I've collabed with. Callum as well, I've collabed with him, even though he's probably more saying it's probably collab from me, but, you know, it's good. So yeah, it is really fun being a YouTuber. If you don't want to give it a shot, do so. It is really fun. Yeah, it's also fun to, you know, raise someone at the end, because it's funny to see their reaction as well. So yeah, obviously it is really fun being a YouTuber. The next question coming in from LDRemixer, and the question is, what is the best present would you have on any of your birthday? Okay, what is the best present I had on my birthdays? Okay, what best presents have I got on my birthdays? I mean, I guess I could say my GoPro, but that didn't come for my birthday, but it was classed as a birthday present, and obviously I shoot all of my videos on that. Obviously I got my mic for Christmas, so that's probably ruled out. I got my Stream Deck on my birthday as well, but over the past few days that has been playing up slightly, so I'm going to have to try and fix that. Other than that, I can't actually remember what I got for my birthday. That is probably better than my GoPro, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to say my GoPro. The next few questions coming in from GeneratedDanyo, and there is actually a few, but not the person who sent in the bunch of questions. So starting off with the first question, what has been the most emotional thing that happened during a live stream in 2021? The most emotional thing? I don't know what year it was where my top donator Clocking donated £100, because that was, you know, quite emotional. You know, I started to, you know, tear up in that stream. I don't know if that was in 2011. I think it was, no, in 2011? No, 2021. I think it was in 2021, so I'm probably going to have to say Clocking donating £100. I'm probably going to have to say that. Well, actually, technically £130 after, you know, the entire stream. The next question is, what is your favorite tycoon game on Roblox? My favorite tycoon video? I mean, there's a lot of tycoons on Roblox, so it's kind of hard to pick the exact one. That is a tricky one. I actually really have no idea what my favorite tycoon game is. As I said, there's many, so I'm not entirely sure, GeneratedDanyo, I'm afraid. The next question is, if you reach 100,000 subs, which probably won't even ever happen, what will the main things you would do? The main things I would do, well, obviously do the cringy dance, you know, because whenever we get to a milestone, you know, I always have to do that. Obviously we will do a Robux giveaway as well, you know, that'll be a gift card one. But because it's, you know, like a major milestone, that one, it'll probably be more than, you know, just a standard £10 gift card. So, you know, it'll probably be like, you know, a 20 and a 10 like we did for 5,000. Yeah, and obviously just stick to my gaming really, or just stick to my streaming really. So yeah, probably just carry on the way I go and just do cringy dances and the Robux giveaway probably. The next question is, do you like watching Dora the Explorer as a kid? Yes, I did like watching it. Yeah. I don't know why, like, it's just like a stupid thing to, you know, like, just view. But for some reason, I just found it enjoyable, and I watched it quite a bit. The next question is, if I had £1 million, what would I do with it? Similar to what I answered for Callum's one, you know, buy a mansion, buy a, you know, a good gaming setup, and donate some of it to charity. And the next question is, will you do the cringy dance? Of course, that question was going to be in here. You did that exact same one for the last Q&A, I think, as well. Did I do the cringy dance after getting 6,000? I don't actually know. So there you go. I'll do it. You know, celebrate getting 6,000 subs. So there you go. You're probably going to click that and put it on your channel. I probably know that you are going to do that. The next question coming in from NABtastic, and the question is, if you could pick anything to happen to SCR, what would it be? For example, a freight operator added. That is a very, very good question. And the simple answer is, I have no idea. I've heard a lot of people wanting to have like live cabs as well, like in train sims. So, you know, like you actually have to click every single, you know, like button to, you know, activate something. But personally, I wouldn't know how to do that. So that's probably not something I would, you know, import into SCR. In terms of operators, I mean, a freight operator could be good, but would it cause, you know, like major like backlog of, you know, different trains as well? Like these are things that you kind of need to think about. Kind of hard to say what I would like to be added. So I mean, I'm probably just gonna have to go with you, like a freight operator, because I think it would be cool, but the traffic issue, well, is an issue. So yeah, probably gonna have to go with what you said, which is a freight operator. The next question is, if you could be heard by everyone on YouTube, what would you say? Boris Johnson is a terrible prime minister. Yeah. I don't actually know. Just continue being yourself, I guess. Just keep doing what you're doing. If there's an inspiration out there that you think you're good at and you want it to be a profession, then go for it, because you never know, you know, what could happen. Like, you know, I thought, well, I didn't even think I was good at YouTube in the first place. Yeah, obviously I started making YouTube videos. You guys seem to like it, and I do enjoy doing it. And I did think I was good at it, and it was, you know, like a, you know, a dream of mine to, you know, become a, you know, a good YouTuber. So look where I am now. So probably gonna have to say that, you know, if there's your dream out there or an inspiration, go for it, because you never know what could happen. And just continue being yourself, really. And NABtastic also wants to shout out as well, so shout out to you. The next question coming in from I'm the Newbie, and the question is, what would be your most favorite train type be? What would your most favorite train type be? What do you mean by that? I'm just gonna guess that they're meaning favorite train class. So obviously you guys know I like the 802. And the next question that they sent in is, what's your favorite job on SCR? Again, they all have their ups and downs. So, I mean, you guys know, you guys most know me for, you know, dispatching, and I do enjoy dispatching. The thing is that it just takes ages, like, you know, waiting between trains. Obviously driving, you're kind of doing that all the time. You're trying to be concentrated, and it is quite good, but again, it can get very boring. And then obviously guarding is kind of like, you know, dispatching added on another element. So obviously that's quite good as well. It does really depend on what you do. So I'm probably going to have to say what I most do, which is dispatching. Well, actually it's driving, but then you guys know what you guys best know me for, basically, which is obviously dispatching. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to say dispatching. The next question coming in from Lolblox Gaming, and the question is, what's your favorite truck brand, bus brand, and train class and operator? My favorite truck brand, obviously you guys know, it's a Scania. I do love driving a Scania, and I do like the new DAF XF, no, not XF, XG Plus. I do enjoy that truck as well. My favorite bus brand is, again, probably gonna have to be the Scania, because that's the only bus type I've driven. And my favorite train class and operator, obviously the Class 802 as I mentioned, and operator, probably gonna have to go with my local one, which is LNER. The next few questions coming in from Karl Giles, and the question is, what game on Roblox do I like the most? Again, another great question, and the simple answer is I have no idea. I mean, I enjoy playing a lot of games on Roblox. There isn't really a specific game that I enjoy playing. I mean, I've really got into Delivery Simulator over the past few days. Obviously, Tower of Hell is still up there from, you know, when I mentioned it, you know, ages ago. Obviously, the YouTuber Simulator that I did a stream on a few days ago, that's up there. There's quite a few, and if it was to be any, I think it's probably going to be from those top 3. The next question is, what have you got planned for the future? Nothing really. I'm just gonna go, you know, I'm just gonna continue and see where life takes me effectively. You know, just continue streaming, just continue, you know, doing everything. I mean, I guess the only thing I've got planned is, you know, looking at getting, you know, like a decent gaming PC, obviously with a good monitor and keyboard and everything like that, to hopefully make the quality a bit better and just my general gaming experience better as well. So yeah, probably gonna have to say that. The next question is, what will you do if you hit 10k? Again, like kind of with like the 100k, you know, do the baby dance and, you know, do a Robux giveaway as well. The next question is, what has been your favorite / least favorite Grand Prix or F1 2020? Okay, I mean, so basically my favorite and least favorite Grand Prix in F1 2020. I guess you mean the season, because I don't know how I would pick my favorite and least favorite Grand Prix on a game. So I'm probably gonna have to say through the season. So my favorite Grand Prix is obviously got to be the Turkish Grand Prix, because that was just full of excitement and drama. You know, like Lewis Hamilton, you know, actually struggling at the start and then somehow managed those intermediates to the end. I don't know how the hell he did that. So yeah, that was amazing to see him get that, and obviously to clinch his 7th world title as well, which is absolutely mad. It's great to see, you know, everyone, you know, in tricky conditions. Fun to see about Valtteri Bottas, you know, celebrating, you know, Hamilton's world title by doing about 6 different donuts during the race before he even got it. Obviously, it was good to see Lance Stroll get his first, pole position. That's what I meant. It was good to see him on there. So yeah, I say the Turkish Grand Prix has got to be the favorite, and my least favorite one. I mean, none of them were really boring as such, but obviously there is a few, you know, Grand Prix that are different. I'm probably gonna have to go with the Spanish Grand Prix, purely because they just do pre-season testing there and it doesn't really make for an exciting Grand Prix. So I'm probably just gonna have to say that one as well. The next question is, will you make your SCR server channel members only? No, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to have to get people paying to join the server. You know, I want, that I want the experience to be available to everyone. I don't want to, you know, just one game that, you know, I'm mostly known for as well, just be available to people who pay for the channel, basically. I don't want to do that. I want, you know, it to be available to everyone, you know, like not a pay to get, basically. So I mean, for other VIP servers, if I, you know, do eventually, you know, getting loads of Robux and do, you know, more streams, then maybe I might make a tier, you know, access to, you know, VIP servers. But SCR will primarily be free for anyone to join. But right now I don't have any plans to make either my SCR server or any other VIP servers for channel members only. Now we're getting on to questions from Aviator, and these were, and he was the person who suggested loads upon loads of different jobs, or not jobs, loads of different questions and I just picked out the main ones. So the first one is, do I actually like SCR? Of course I do. If I didn't like SCR, then I probably wouldn't be playing it and streaming it. So yeah, probably gonna have to say that. The next question is, what is my favorite stream of 2020? I am probably going to have to go with the trucking one I did with Dark Reaper, where we just messed around basically, you know, like we nearly saw him flip. I cut in front of him and we just basically both acted like idiots. So I'm probably gonna have to say with that, my favorite video of 2020. Again, there's quite a few to list. I don't actually know really. I mean, I made loads of videos in 2020, so I can't really pinpoint an exact one. I can't actually remember what videos I did in 2020 because, you know, 2020 and 2021 to me have been the exact same year because nothing's really changed, and we're halfway through the new year, and, you know, as I said, nothing's changed. I don't know, I'm afraid. Favorite stream of 2021. Obviously, you know, this year I started to go daily. Again, I don't really have a clue. And my favorite video of 2021. Why do you want it to be specific of each year? Again, I don't really have a favorite either. So, obviously, you know, the favorite stream of 2020, you know, like, again, there's a few contenders, but the most memorable one was, you know, the trucking stream that I did with Dark Reaper, where we were just messing around and being total idiots. So yeah, probably gonna have to go with that for that list of 4. Next question is, what is the where is the furthest I have been from England, if I can actually get my words out. Now, I actually had to write this down because I didn't actually know. I've actually been quite, you know, like over my entire lifetime, I have been, you know, around Europe. I haven't actually been, well, actually, I don't know if this place is in Europe, but yeah, I've been to quite a few places, not as, you know, not like insanely far, but the furthest I've been to is Lapland, which is, I think, half the distance to to America. So I've been half distance to Lapland, which was good. I went to Lapland when I was very, very young, so I can't remember at all. So yeah, the furthest I've been to is Lapland. The next question is, do I like traveling? Again, it really depends me where you put me. If you put me as a passenger, then if I'm in the front, yes. If I'm in the back, then it can be a little bit boring. If I'm actually, you know, driving though, then it can be quite good. If it's traveling to somewhere that I'm really excited for, then obviously yes as well. However, if it's just, you know, traveling to the shops, then probably not. So, yeah, it's kind of, you know, like half and half. It depends what we're doing. The next question is, what's your favorite motorway and dual carriageway? Favorite motorway, I mean, it probably has to be the M1, even though I don't even think I've ever been on it. And favorite dual carriageway, again, probably going to have to go with the most, you know, the one I've mostly been on, which is probably going to have to be the A1. So I'm probably going to have to stay with that. The next question is, would you ever consider yourself doing ETS2 MP speedruns like all UK locations in the fastest time? I mean, obviously I do want to do challenges, but probably not as speedruns in ETS. Again, doing it in MP may be a bit of an issue as well. I mean, in ETS2, probably. So I mean, probably yes, but not likely in the near future. The next question is, favorite McDonald's burger on the menu. Now, you guys know I love a great Big Mac. Obviously, the Grand Big Mac was actually out a few years ago, and I did really enjoy that burger as well. But I think that's no longer available, so I haven't really tried any of the burgers apart from, you know, just a classic cheeseburger and double cheeseburger. But obviously I do like myself a very good Big Mac, so I'm probably gonna have to say that. Their next question is, if YouTube doesn't work out and you were sacked from the football filming, what would your dream job be? Now, the thing is that I can't really be sacked from my football filming, as I am, I do it voluntary. So it's really up to me if I don't really want to do it anymore. So there's not really any, like, there's not really any point of me saying football filming. I mean, hopefully, you know, like we're expecting, you know, if we can go through different leagues and stuff with the football club, if we can start, you know, like paying, you know, all the employees that, you know, well, not employees as such, but, you know, like people who, you know, take their time out of their, you know, out their day to, you know, do stuff. So like that's me for the videography, you know, my good friend for the photography, and yeah, just things like that. So yeah. However, if you know, obviously if YouTube doesn't work out as well, I have kind of really liked the idea of working at a theme park, or obviously doing, you know, truck driving or bus driving, something like that as well. So yeah, probably gonna say working at a theme park or as a truck or bus driver. The next question is favorite non-Haven theme park. Well, Haven really isn't a theme park, it's more of a holiday resort type thing. But obviously my favorite theme park is probably gonna have to be Alton Towers. There was another one that has closed down now, unfortunately, because it went bankrupt, which was Pleasure Island, which was actually right next to Thorpe Park Holiday Park, not Thorpe Park the theme park, you know, is in the Thorpe Park the Haven Holiday Park. That's what I meant to say. Obviously, as I said, that closed down. I do like going to Adventure Island as well in Southend-on-Sea, even though we haven't been there for ages, and I do really want to go back there because there's 2 new rides that I really want to go on that I haven't been on, which is Time Machine and Axis, I think it's called. So I do kind of want to go on them, and obviously I do want to get back on the likes of Rage and stuff like that. So probably gonna have to go with Alton's House is my favorite, but Adventure Island is probably going to be a close second. But obviously all time, you know, was obviously Pleasure Island, which unfortunately now is closed down purely because of the Tinkerbell Sweet Adventure Factory, you know, the one that goes honestly, I loved that. Obviously there was a Vertigo there as well, you know, one of those flat rides that just goes round and spins you around. Obviously the Sea Lions show, they were quite good. And just in general, some of the rides there were fantastic as well. So yeah, probably gonna have to go with those. And the next question is, have you ever thought of quitting SCR? I mean, I guess I could say like I've had thoughts of like not playing it, but like not really quitting it. Like even if I quit something, there would always be something there saying I may go back to it again. So like if I can, you know, like completely quit the game, like I wouldn't really quit it. I'd just leave it on the side for a bit because I'd always go back to it. So or unless, you know, the game got deleted or something like that. So yeah. Not really had a thought of quitting it, but leaving it aside, yes, I have. So we have actually finished all of his questions, or, you know, the ones I picked out. So the next question is coming in from RadarAlex, and the question is, any advice for streamers and how to stream with a low-end laptop? I mean, to stream with a low-end laptop, you kind of really have to tweak of the settings yourself. I mean, I started out with, you know, like my old laptop, and I used an Nvidia capture device to, you know, capture the game, you know, relatively as my PC could run it. So, you know, if you're using something like OBS, you kind of have to tweak around with these settings a few bit, you know, a bit. I mean, you'll probably have to suffer from lower quality, but that is still fine because people come for the content of the video, not really the quality. So I'm probably going to have to go with that. And just advice for streamers, just do it because you like it. Don't care about, you know, your subscriber number or your viewer number. Just really, you know, do it because you enjoy doing it. And as long as you're enjoying, you know, playing or doing whatever you're doing, then people who come to the channel after that, obviously, then they will, you know, they will, what's the word? Obviously, they will enjoy your content as long as you are enjoying making it. And RadarAlex also wants to shout out as well, so shout out to them. The next question coming in from Locadiac SCR, and the question is, why you don't do SCR on Saturdays? Purely because of my schedule, really. I've just got used to doing it on Sundays, so I'm probably just gonna have to go with that. obviously, I think, streams were for SCR were on Thursdays and Saturdays, I do believe. But then, obviously, things got in the way, and I kind of moved it to Sunday as well. And the reason why I have moved it to Sunday as well is to clear up that space if I have to, or if I have a football match as well. Because obviously Saturdays are when fixtures could be in the afternoon as well. And then in the evening, I kind of spend all day just editing that match and rendering it out and doing stuff like that. So I kind of, like moved it to Sundays purely because I've got that, that time slot there basically. So yeah, probably gonna have to say that is why it's not on it. That's why SCR isn't on Saturdays anymore. The next question coming in from It's Funny, and the question is, will you finish SCR? Well, the thing is about simulators like SCR, there isn't really a end goal. It's just being the best trained person you can be or something like that. So there really isn't an end goal. Well, I guess the end goal really is like, becoming to director, but no one is director apart from Charlie and Bantech. So yeah, it's quite hard to like finish the game. But then again, like there isn't really a finished stage for a simulator. So yeah, I'm just going to keep playing SCR and seeing, how many points and stuff I can get. The next question coming in from Golden Games, and the question is, when did you start streaming, and how did I get the idea? So, I mean, I kind of got into streaming just from watching other streamers, and obviously because I use YouTube because I, I was a YouTuber and use OBS as well, which OBS is a streaming software and not just a recording software. I kind of wanted to try out streaming and seeing how it went, and I think my first ever stream was in, I gotta say, 2017, I think, because I did a few streams onto Twitch from my Xbox, and then obviously I did a few streams on YouTube. I think like some of my first ever streams were on FIFA 17 when I was playing the Journey quite a lot. So yeah, I think I started to get, I really got into like hardcore streaming in 2019. But start streaming I think was in like 2017, but like it wasn't daily, like it was just here and there mainly. Golden Games also wants to shout out as well, so shout out to Golden Games. The next question coming in from LucasHD_08, and the question is, what's your opinion on German trains? Now, I haven't been to Germany, so I don't know what their trains are like. I mean, I'm probably just gonna have to think back to Train Sim, and obviously there was the ICE train, I think. Was it the ICE on the German thing, which obviously looks quite similar to the Class 801s and 2s, so probably gonna have to go with that. And the next question is, do you like the DBBR442, obviously the train in Train Sim World 2? It's quite hard to get used to, I guess, so it's kind of hard to say really. I mean, it looks like a cool train, and it seems to operate quite well, but it's quite hard to get used to the controls, I think. So it's about 50-50, I'd say. The next question coming in from Taskingpeper, and the question is, could you play Delivery Simulator? Obviously, I think I made this video, or I think on this community post, I think it was posted before I made my first Delivery Simulator thing, because I do play it quite a lot. So obviously I don't think they've been on my channel for, well, actually they would have been, I don't know, but yeah, I have played it, so yeah. And their next question is, why do you not play simulators? Okay, I'm kind of concerned as to, does this person even watch my channel, because I do like playing simulators. Obviously I do streams on it every Sunday. Well, not just simulators, but tycoons as well. But yeah, I do like playing simulators, so I don't know why you asked those questions. The next few questions coming in from Little Jacob, and the questions are, what keeps you motivated to stream daily? Mainly because I just want to stream. There really isn't any other thing. Like, I just want to keep streaming because I just enjoy, I just love doing it. And there's always something new to come on, a different day of streaming, which is kind of what keeps me motivated to think, right, what's going to happen today, and things like that. Obviously, you know, seeing you guys enjoying it as well is, you know, keeping me motivated as well. But that's not the that's not the primary use, or not the primary like thing to keep me motivated. Because obviously, if you guys, you know, don't watch the streams, then I, you know, keep motivated anyway. But you know, you guys seem to, you know, like enjoy the streams and support me. That also keeps me motivated as well. So yeah, I'm gonna say that's what keeps me motivated. Another question is, do you like the new blue passport? Obviously blue with loads of O's. I don't actually know what that is, so I actually have no idea what it is. But the next question is, what shampoo do I use? You guys are gonna know. You guys are honestly gonna want to know everything after this, aren't you? I use 2 different types of shampoo. Actually, I use a Dove 2-in-1 thing, and I also use Vosine as well. They're the 2 different types of shampoo I use. And the next question is, what shampoo does Boris Johnson use? I think he uses the I do not know how to run a country shampoo. I'm pretty sure that's a shampoo. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to say he probably uses that one. I mean, I don't know him that much, but yeah, I think he uses that shampoo. The next question is, what's the worst thing you've ever done to your sister? Wow. Okay. So I don't actually think I've done anything like particularly bad. I'm trying to think here. I mean, well, yeah, there really isn't anything. I mean, classic siblings do this. They, you know, cheat on board games or whatnot. So probably gonna have to say something like that. But apart from that, I don't really think I've done anything worse than that. So I'm probably just gonna have to say that. And their final question is, what do you like more, meow or woof? Well, considering that there's a dog next door that barks constantly, hearing a meow every now and then is probably, you know, quite good, but it's not, you know, it's not an excuse for you guys to keep spamming meow raid or meow in the chat or anything, because it can get quite annoying when it's overused. So yeah, but I think I like the meow more than the woof. The next question coming in from Kapoof Gaming, I do believe that's how you say it, and the questions are, what inspired you to do YouTube? Again, just watching other YouTubers, and that kind of really inspired me to, you know, make my own channel and just do videos myself and just seeing where it goes. The next question is, how old am I? I am now 19. And the other question is, do you think you'll ever stop streaming? Again, like before, I don't have any plans to stop streaming. So yeah, no is the question. No is the answer. The next question coming in from, now give me a second because this might take a while to pronounce. Daughter skill 83k, I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, I'm really sorry if it isn't. And their question is, what is my favorite train in the world? Again, probably just gonna have to go with the Class 802 because it's the most it's the one I've mostly seen. So yeah, probably just gonna have to go with that. Also, I think throughout this entire video, when I was meaning 802, I think I meant 801. So whenever I said 801, change that to yeah, every time I said 801, change that to 802. And whenever I've said 802, convert it to 801. I am stupid. They also wish me a happy birthday as well. So yeah, thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. The next question coming in from Jakub. How do you say that second name? I really don't know, but the next question just comes in from Jakub, and the question is, what is my favorite train per operator? Again, I kind of answered it, you know, in a previous answer. Obviously, Connect is probably gonna have to be the Class 465, the F1 train. Express 801, Airlink 802, and Waterline, again, the 185 that I've been using for the older stations, even though there's probably a better train out there. The next question coming in from 313 Pep, or IAmAEgg, apparently. So the first question is, do I like potatoes? It's actually been quite a while since I've had a potato, actually. I mean, I do like fries. Obviously, they are made from potatoes, so probably gonna have to go with yes. And then next question is, do I like the 144 evolution? What even is that? I have no idea what that is, so the answer is going to have to be I don't know, because I actually have no idea what you're talking about there. The next question coming in from Xxyeet, and the question is, when LD apps open, will you apply? Yes, obviously. I think they're going to be opening on the 1st of July, so obviously I will go and apply and see what happens. I've done my revision, so yeah, hopefully I should be in with a good shot of getting LD. And the next question is, well, basically they kind of went on a story here. So they said that they live in New South Wales in Australia and they want to know more about London's transport. So what is my local line? Obviously my local line being LNER. However, about London's transport, I mean, I think one of my fans replied to that saying I don't live in London, which is true. I don't live in London, but I have been to London a lot, so I kind of know about the you know, traffic and stuff there. My best bet is, if you're going, plan what you are going to do in advance, so you kind of know like where you're going to be going. So when we go to London, we normally book an Addison Lee or like a taxi type thing, you know, take us to where we need to go. If it's obviously, you know, far, if it's something within walking distance, then, you know, we'll try and walk as much as we can. I mean, if you can get the tube, that's probably better than taking an Addison Lee, but personally we don't like the tube. Because, you know, it's quite crowded down there and I don't do well in crowds. Neither does my sister. So, yeah, we just take a nice chilled out Addison Lee and we've never had any problems with them at all. Like, they are, honestly, they are a brilliant company to, you know, just, you know, be transported around London in, and they obviously, you know where they're going, even though they use a sat nav. But yeah, they use quite a bit of general knowledge as well, which is obviously awesome as well. So, yeah. My best advice is just to plan what you're doing in advance, because it can get really crowded around London, and be prepared to go where you want to go earlier. So then if delays happen, then you can, you know, obviously, you know, prepare for that as well. Now, getting on to the final three people that asked questions. So the first questions coming in from the ScottishBusGuy, and the first question is, what is your bus? What is my bus? What do you mean by that question? I don't own a bus. The next question is, do I own the airport extension in Bus M18? Yes, I do. I actually did a stream on that. I think someone actually donated money to help towards it as well. And obviously because they asked in the thing, do I want to, or have I got the airport extension? I said no at the time, but then I decided to get it and I did a stream on it, which went well. And the final question is, when was the last time I drove the class 170 in SCR? Again, no idea. It's probably a few weeks ago on a stream, though, is my best bet. The next question coming in from Mahfat Zarahmood, if that's how you pronounce the name. And their question is, class 465 or class 466? 465, the F1 train. I like it. And the final question of this Q&A coming in at around an hour mark. Wait, hold on. No, wait, is it? No, 53 minutes it's saying on my GoPro. From CrazyPlays, and the question is, if anyone would make a train game for you, where would it play? I'm guessing in the UK, but like where in the UK? Obviously you are correct. It would be based around the UK if it was a game made for me. And I probably would say base it around London, because obviously I've been there quite a lot, so I kind of, you know, famous landmarks. Obviously, you know, I am, you know, from the UK as well, so obviously I should know much about my capital as well. So yeah, probably just gonna have to say London. And they are all of the questions. So once again, shout out to everyone who sent in some questions, because without you, this video would not have been possible. So yeah, thank you to everyone who sent in a question, and there you go, they are my answers. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, then leave a like on it. That'd be awesome, and thank you very much. Also, make sure to subscribe if you are new to see more content from me. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. Until then, take care and peace out.